Any of you tribes, any of you tribes that's so-called Negroes, Latinos, natives that's down with that program, death is coming your way, man. You know.
Matthew 24, verse 37, it says, "But as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man."
Yeah, when Noah was out there teaching, nobody wanted to listen, you know? But we simply come out here to tell our people repent. Men and women, all right? Men and women, all right? Because as a whole, we're a nation without women, men, and children, all right? Okay? Because ultimately, yeah, I would love to see all of our people repent, but are they going to do it? Hell no. Hell no. The Lord said what? If all the whole nation of Israel call upon him, he'll come down here and get shit popping that day. You know? But that's not the case, you know? Bring it out.
It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
Yeah, marrying and giving into marriage. Hey, can I ask you a question? See, I want clarification for that. Because, hey, we're going to break that scripture down and ask somebody what do they think. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick? Can I ask you a question real quick? See, these people, they can't have regular conversations. You know, their pineal glands are too up. See, I'm going to give somebody, we're going to see what lucky guest is going to have a spot up here on Yahweh Shem Yahushai's altar, you know, on Yahweh Shem Yahushai's church, you know. Hey, can I ask you a question, sir? See, nobody wants to, what's the word? They don't have the capacity to have a discussion. All right. Hey, sir, can I ask you a question real quick? All right. Well, hey, listen. Basically, read that again.
It says, "For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark."
Yeah, they were given into marriage, all right? You know? They were given into marriage, they were drinking and eating, all right? You know? And nothing was going to happen, all right? Hey, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? See these devils, they're trying to look at us like, oh, you know, you guys doing nothing. Hey, you're going to have your red ass in slavery soon, man. So, hey, you're going to speak to us, boy.
But that just proves that they know what we're about, because as soon as they pass, they like, nah.
Hey, sir, can I ask you a question about the Bible? Can I ask you a question? Can you read that scripture for me real quick?
You ain't got to read it. Ask the question.
All right, so, hey, do you think that the times that we are in, do you think we're in the last days? I'm just asking that as a simple question. What, you don't believe that? So what do you believe is going to happen to America in the next 50 years?
Still be here.
That's not going to happen.
It's going to still be here. This world ain't going to know.
No.
Listen.
No, it doesn't have to go anywhere. I just wanted to ask you a question. I just wanted to ask you a question. All right, I'll hear what you got to say. I'll hear what you got to say.
Where do you think this is going at? It's been here all the time.
It's going to be destroyed by the Lord.
Where it's going to go?
It's going to be destroyed by the Lord.
Where it's going to go?
Give a scripture that say that.
Don't get that.
What's that scripture that says, no rock shall be upon
Matthew
another?
24 and 2.
Where do you think all this stuff going at? Listen. Where do you think all this stuff going
I'm
at?
going to read it to you.
Don't read it to me. Listen here. Man wrote this. Man wrote this. Man wrote this.
Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone.
So the Lord told the disciples as future prophecy, because the word prophecy means to simply say before that no stone shall be
They
brought
got these
upon
programs on TV talking about send your tithes and offerings here so
We don't believe in church. We don't believe in church.
Listen what I'm
We believe
saying.
in church.
So we can spread the gospel to over 90 nations. Listen, this world is over 500 million years old. They ain't spread the gospel yet.
What proof do you have on that?
They ain't spread the gospel yet.
I said, what proof do you have?
What proof do you have on this? Man wrote this.
Keep reading.
Man wrote this like me and you. They wrote this.
But you know something that's funny? You know, I'm just going to say this. the reason we're
Let's
the
read
reason
out and we
we're-
just explain
No,
it.
of course. I'm not arguing with you. Like I said, I'm speak, you speak, you know, show respect. you know,
Right,
just
that's all,
whatever.
that's all.
I mean, my thing is that America's gonna be destroyed. You know, these people on this sign, you know, cause hey, you know, hey, nobody can lie about this. Nobody can lie
Listen,
about this.
Nobody can lie about
Nobody
this.
can lie about this.
Nobody can lie about this.
Did this not happen to us?
Listen.
But I'm saying, let me ask you this: did this happen to us?
What?
Did slavery happen to us?
Sure.
All right. So it's like, so do you really think that the Lord upstairs, our power, is going to let the so-called white man get away with this?
But listen, they done named me 5 times.
Yep, of course.
And the white man still remains a so-called white man. They ain't never seen a white man eat a black man.
But do you
They done named
really
me.
think that
What
the
they gonna
so-called-
name me next?
the so-called Negro has got the name colored, Negro, nigger. They done had cornfield nigger. They done had all types of names.
Listen.
Just like they got look.
Well, who
look,
am I?
All of these people.
Well, who am I?
What's your forefather? Like what's
Who
your
am I?
father? What's your
I'm
father?
supposed to be a child of God.
What's your father? What
I'm
was he?
supposed to
A
be a
so-called
child
Negro?
of God.
Was your father a so-called Negro?
I'm supposed to be a child of
All right,
God.
that's cool. But I'm asking
Who
you
is
a
your
specific
father?
question.
My father's in heaven.
My
they tell
father
me.
is Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
My father
All right,
is
but my
in heaven,
earthly
they tell
father
me.
was a so-called Native American Indian. But I'm asking you, what was your so-called father on this
My
side?
father is the same one that I was born by.
All right, so let's just say you're a so-called Negro. You would come
I ain't
from
no so-called
You would
Negro.
come from the
I am
tribe
a child
of
of the Holy Father.
Judah. You would come from the child.
I didn't come from that. I came from heaven.
All right. Finish reading that. Man.
According to that Bible.
Finish reading that.
According to that Bible.
Finish reading that.
See, man wrote this.
Finish reading.
God didn't write this. Man wrote this. He wrote what he wanted in
I
there.
say unto you,
Man wrote that Bible.
there shall not be left here one
Who
stone
wrote that?
So
upon
there's
another.
not gonna be no, hold on. I'll let you talk. Let me talk.
Who
There's
wrote
not
that?
gonna be no stone. There's not gonna be no one stone left in America.
Who said that?
Because there's gonna be a World War III.
Who said
Look,
that?
Hold on. Let me put you on. All right, because first off, the American dollar is backed by nothing. All right, since the 1930s, when the economy first collapsed and the Federal Reserve Note was created, they've been controlling everybody by paper.
Well,
all
who
right?
wrote that?
What do you mean who wrote that? That happened. That's history.
Man
Who
wrote that.
What do you mean who wrote that?
Man wrote this stuff.
Who wrote the
Man
Bible?
wrote that. Man.
Prophets wrote this.
Man wrote
Prophets
that.
wrote
It was a man.
No, prophets wrote
It wasn't
this.
a ghost. It wasn't a...
Prophets wrote this.
It was,
Finish reading that scripture.
man wrote that.
No, finish reading that.
Man wrote that. They saying they find dinosaur bones 500 million years old.
Dinosaurs
They
were
saying
nothing
they
but
find
large
dinosaurs
reptiles.
500 million
But
years old.
dinosaurs were nothing but large reptiles.
That was
That's all they
created by the
were.
Holy Father.
Everything got smaller. Everything got smaller because the so-called. Get
You
Job
ain't
9
listen.
and 24.
Man wrote this stuff.
Get Job 9 and 24. Because see, if the so-called white man come out here and read something to you so-called Negroes, you niggas will be with the so-called
Listen,
white man.
I'm-
You niggas will be with the
I'm
so-called
my
white
own
man.
person. I'm with
No. You
I'm
love
with
the,
no.
listen, you love the
I'm
so-called
with
white
no.
man.
I don't love
You love
nobody
yes, you
but
do. You love
myself.
the so-called white
I
man.
love myself.
Job 9 and 24.
Y'all reading this stuff that man
Get
wrote.
9, Job 9 and 24.
Y'all reading this stuff that
It
man
says,
wrote.
the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
And as
Who
you
said-
can see, this earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right.
right.
And everybody, you know what? Everybody on this
See
side
this
is
stuff
suffering.
y'all got
Everybody
print-
on
this
this
stuff
side
y'all
is
got
suffering.
printed up in all this stuff.
Everybody on
You
this
took a
side is
machine and
suffering.
printed
All
it.
right. You know.
You ain't
We
got.
come out here and we tell our people
You ain't got
that
no
America's
proof.
going to be destroyed. Hold on, let me finish talking because we came to an agreement that I was going to talk, and then after I'm
Okay,
finished, you
what
was
you
going to
gonna
talk.
say?
So let me finish talking, and then you say something. All right. So like I said before, all of these people on this sign, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to be the future rulers of the earth. All right. Because right now, like most people don't even know, the word heaven means rulership. All right. The etymology, the root word of the word heaven means rulership. Right now, we're in the so-called white man's heaven. That's why the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians in the hood, suffering, all right? on food stamps, all right? Because the so-called white man built the welfare system to break up our homes, all right?
That's right.
If you want to get it straight, let me finish.
You keep on talking about it. Ain't making no sense.
All right, so if you don't want to hear what I got to say,
it ain't making no sense.
Finish reading that scripture.
Yeah, so you want to be right.
If you don't want to hear what I got to say, you can walk right out the street, man. I'm
You
finished
just talking all this stuff just to hear yourself talk.
The earth
Man
is
wrote
given
this stuff.
into the hands of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's why we got chemtrails in the air. That's why we got genetically modified organism food. That's why the so-called white man got New York as the concrete jungle, breaking down everybody's back, knees, all right?
It's just because they got you outnumbered, they can overpower you.
They don't have us outnumbered, all right? The so-called white man is the real minority.
No.
The so-called white man is the real minority.
I am who I am.
There's way more so-called
all this stuff is nothing.
Latinos and Native American Indians
All this stuff is
so-called
nothing.
white man. All right?
Man wrote this stuff.
Finish reading.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered up the faces
Man
of the
wrote
judges
this
thereof.
stuff.
Yeah, the so-called white man, you know, starting with Caesar Borgia, all right? The so-called white man took
Do you know where all life began at?
Listen, look, if you
All life began in
Listen, let me say something.
All life began in Africa.
You've already broke the disagreement. Like I said, man, if you don't want to hear it, you can walk up the street.
All
man.
life
I'm not
began
gonna go
in
back and
Africa.
forth with you, all right? I'm
you
here to
ever hear
edify.
that?
I'm here to edify the elect of our people, all right?
If you ever hear
And
it, all life.
the scriptures say if you have an ear, let him hear, all right? So you can hear, but if you're not going to be respectful, you can walk up the street, man.
All life began in Africa.
Anyway, finish that, and I'm gonna.
Every time the TV coming on, they say the African
Cover up
American.
the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah, the so-called white man covered who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right.
They gotta name me.
This was part
What number
of
the first nigga that did this. The first one that did that.
Of our people. All right. But the so-called white man, when we was in slavery, the so-called white man forced religion on us.
Only because they got you outnumbered.
Us being Israel, he beat that out of us.
Only
right?
because you got
Just like when we get the
outnumbered.
so-called white man in slavery, we're gonna beat that word Esau into him, Edomite. All right?
Only because they got you outnumbered.
Edomite, all right?
If a gang come out here
You
now
know what?
and outnumber, if a gang come out here now and outnumber me, they can take over.
During the time, listen, the so-called white man didn't have numbers when he came over here. The so-called white man brought his rat ass over here.
If a gang come out here now and outnumber me, he can take over.
I believe the 51 where it says his words is smoother than butter, all right? But the so-called white man brought his rat ass over here, all right, and tried to pretend like he was coming over here peaceful, all right? And then that's when he attacked the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and
They
Native
just
Americans.
got you outnumbered. That's the only way they got power.
You got it,
They got you
I'm not
outnumbered.
gonna keep arguing with this guy, man. You
If
know,
I take 10 people,
see, that's why the scriptures.
listen, if I
that's
take
why
10
the
people to
scriptures.
come against you, you can't win.
That's why the scriptures. I can't win with the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
If I get 15 people to go
That's why.
against you,
That
you
is
can't
why.
win.
This is why the scriptures
Only
say that you
because they got
can't
you
put
outnumbered.
old wine in a new bottle.
Matthew's 19.
Only because they got you outnumbered.
Psalms 55 verse 21.
If I outnumber you, you ain't got no power.
Was smoother than butter.
The words of his mouth was smoother than butter. All right.
Because man
when the
wrote this
so-called
stuff.
when the so-called white man ran down on the Aztec nations, all right, the Aztec nation, all right, with Cortez, all right, what did he do? He used one of their women from their tribe, all right. He had her communicate, all right, and tell him that he was coming there in peace, all right. But really, he wasn't coming there in peace. He was coming there to attack him, all right. Just like during the Wounded Knee, when the so-called white man attacked the so-called Native American
Only
Indians,
because they
all right.
got you outnumbered.
What about this? You know, when the so-called white man had the so-called
Who printed that stuff?
You know what? You know
Man
what?
printed that stuff.
The so-called white,
Just like me and you,
so-called
they
white man
printed that stuff.
put you so-called Negroes on ships. All right?
Because they got you outnumbered.
The so-called white man put you
Only.
all on ships.
Only because they got
and brought
you
you all
outnumbered.
from West Africa. And the only reason our people,
This stuff ain't nothing but a hill of
our
dirt.
people was in West Africa is
This stuff
because
ain't
they
nothing but a hill of
ran
dirt.
from Roman persecution. All right.
The
Bring it up.
so-called Almighty God can take care of all of this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord
Y'all keep
shall
reading that
bring
stuff. Man put that stuff
the
in there.
Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Yeah, and we
with
came
ships.
into
Who is the Lord?
So we came back into Egypt in ships, man.
Who
all right?
is the Lord?
In ships that the Arabs helped create. All right, the so-called Africans, which
Who
they're not
is
our
the
people,
Lord?
and they're going into slavery. All right, everybody who had a hand in these people slavery, they're gonna pay for it.
Them people
right?
just got you out.
Everybody.